plan, staring at a third reverse at the hands of Augsburg last time out in the Bundesliga. He is fit once again. Mahmoud Dahoud's reward for a call-up to the national team last time out. Manuel Gulde gets the first start of the campaign. Vincenzo Grif will be desperate to avoid what would be a 100th Bundesliga. They made a fast start, only to make way to a muddling season. Decent looking, real pressure on Marvin Hitz. Shake. This is Emre Can. Slide rule ball forward, but unable to hit anyone. That's Hummels for the table at the moment with Augsburg. Both have got 100% records. Let's see what Reina can do, to be seen. But 8 minutes in, they're not doing so badly. He's yet to be on the winning side. Dortmund fans doing their best. His previous side were thumped by Paris Saint-Germain last night. The goal, Haaland waits. Royce, edge of the penalty area as well. And it comes to... And also Gulde, who's come into the side after being a substitute in the previous two. To try and swipe it forward again. That's really good pressure, though. Gulde does well. Markedly better than their previous campaign, and indeed the one before that. And that's a decent-looking ball on towards Bellingham, who runs into... Starting for the first time this season, he's been a bit past. Moved the ball from one flank to another, but no way forward at the moment. You can see how deep Gunter is over on that left-hand side. Schmidt on the right-hand side. Things looking fairly good for the United States. So far, keeping Dortmund at bay. Nil about from a Dortmund point of view. No away fans allowed just yet, incidentally. This is Huller season in the Bundesliga. This is Witsel breaking forward from Bellingham's clever ball. Still can leg to go out 3-2 on aggregate. Tough group, of course, made just the other day. Zenit, Lazio and Club Brugge. Dortmund will face. They start away. Bellingham to turn and take his shots. Well, why not? Because we've not seen enough of that, really. One back immediately. Reina has got options here. Haaland is one of them! You cannot keep him out. Just when you think he's gone quiet. Erling Haaland has put Dortmund in front. Just past the half hour. A burst of pace to get half a yard, quarter yard on his marker and just steer beyond Florian Müller. Given away cheaply, really. Royce on. This is Guerrero. Tries to flick it forward for the run of Bellingham. It was Reina, another youngster, a twist and a turn, and still going forward. Oh, that would have been some goal. Having created one just a few minutes ago, this was all his own work. Way through and are hungry for more. This is Royce in field. Haaland takes it on! Well, suddenly, the passes are coming off the radar. Creator-in-chief coming forward again. This is Reina. Guerrero's flip. Nodded down here. Can might get a second chance to pull the trigger through a crowded penalty area. The follow-up brilliantly saved. Hummels inside the 6-yard box, denied by Müller. Here's an opportunity. Shall I? Men in red are flying forward, and there's options since then. He's got 51 goals now. Haaland. Royce again. Reina waits. Witsel wait. Not going to work. Here is Haaland. Haaland. Reina. Haaland. But it will be tough for them to come from behind to get something here. They'll last come from behind in success. This is Gunter. Miles in the Dortmund dressing room. Half-time here. It has finished. Try and stop the Norwegian. Still has possession, though. Now it's with Royce to take it on for Dortmund likewise. Reina with a corner. It's fair delivery. And the header into the top corner. Can directing that beautifully. Müller unable to keep that one out. And just over a minute on the clock in this second half. And Dortmund lead by 2-0. Well, there was an awful lot of air on the corner that came from Reina on this right-hand side. The keeper could see it a long way out. What he couldn't see was when it flashed back towards him. Well, he doesn't even have to jump here. Emre Can sets himself, knows it potentially ringing in the ears of those Freiburg players. Witsel. Daisy cutter gets down well, Muller for Freiburgg. Meunier. This is Reina, does manage to get the crossing. Big chance that somehow Witsel can only lift over the crossbar when it seemed. Witsel of the teenager, because that one was just lifted over the bar. That international break. Freiburg, it gives them time to reset. Thomas Delaney as well. Ooh, Huller was brought down there. Who's it going to be? It is Schmidt. It's the top of the wall. Freiburg and race forwards here towards that Dortmund defence. He needs a bit of help, or does he? That's for certain in the final, 31.5 minutes or so. On the move. Tries to slip it forwards here towards Christian Günther. So he's a creator. Movement to his left and inside. Fleur, given the fact that he is second choice keeper. Yes, he's got experience, but he doesn't play week in, week out. Let fly. Bellingham. Twist and a turn. Looks to try and tee it up for Royce. Let the ball have just that little bit too much on it. Since we resumed. Verena, Haaland's on the move. Here is Haaland once again. Keeper's come out. Bad decision. Thumped beyond Florian Muller as Haaland hits the heights again for Dortmund. Thumping finish once again from the young striker who just cannot stop scoring. Fourth of the campaign in the top flight now. A misplaced pass. Reina on it was like a flash. And Haaland on says potentially could fill the void. Not just fill the void. Dortmund now have got a third and are looking good on all counts. Let's see what the hosts can do here. Laney, you can see just to the right as well, is about to. It's the main game in France over the weekend. You can watch it live. Under a little pressure. And eventually the probe. They're usually good for a goal. Scored in the last 6 away from home. Forward, Haaland wants it again. He's on the hat-trick, of course. Oh, the flick here. The next game. Hitz hasn't done anything wrong here. Hasn't really been. Concentration doesn't waver. Yes, Young. Haaland will take it down. He's looking for the hat-trick. He's going to take it on himself, is he? Oh, he's unselfish. Well, how about that? He was odds on, wasn't he, to go for goal himself? As it is, he finds Felix Paslick, who just rolls it into an unguarded net, and Dortmund have a fourth right on the stroke of the full-time whistle here. Well, you really would bet your bottom dollar that Haaland would take that one on himself, given the circumstances and the time that's left. But he didn't, and full credit to him in many respects. He's Dortmund's dominance. Dortmund display. Haaland hits the heights. Full time here, Dortmund 4.
Từ cái sức mạnh độc quyền và như vậy chúng ta thấy nó sẽ thu được lợi nhuận độc quyền từ sức mạnh đó, đúng chưa? Thì khi chúng ta vì cho cô là khi chúng ta so sánh, chúng ta sẽ dựa vào các tiêu thức phân loại thị trường này để chúng ta so sánh cho cô.